opening things, and we're underway with Dan Hamhuis controlling the puck for Vancouver. Alex Burrows on a line with Ryan Kessler and Hunter Shinkaruk. Shoots the puck in. Shinkaruk, first man in on the forecheck. Ties up his man in the corner. Sharks' Joe Pavelski comes up with the puck and sends it to center to Tomas Hertl. Hurtling on the left wing with a wrist shot. Stick save for Eddie Lack. And Frank Corrado sends the puck around for Kessler. 3 Canucks through center. Kessler in on the right side with a wrist shot and a blocker save for Stalock. Tommy Wingels for San Jose. One of the few regulars the Sharks have brought on the trip to Vancouver as they go through the same evaluation process as the Canucks.
That was a good shot by Ryan Kessler right away. Hit the net. That's something that he had problems with last year. Had some tutoring from our good friend Ron Johnson. And lets that quick wrist shot go, and Stalock well out to make that save.
Had a goal in the scrimmage the other day off the patented wrist shot to beat Roberto Luongo. As he takes a seat, the Canucks send out a line of Brendan Gaunce wearing number 50 between Tom Sestito and Dale Weiss. Yannick Weber vying for a spot on the Vancouver blue line. Number 6 for the Canucks. Shot the puck in. Sestito throws a hit in the corner. Henrik Tomernes down the boards for Sestito. And he cycles the puck, at least attempts to, but it's blocked and chipped out. Here's a race for it. Desjardins moving into the right wing. Andrew Desjardins with a wrist shot. And Eddie Lack with the short side covers. Makes the save and hangs on.
Eddie Lack in good position. Absorbs that one off the linesman, so Desjardins gets the chance, and Eddie Lack gives him nothing to shoot at. Takes it off the logo and hangs on.
Lack played in 12 games in Chicago with a goals against of 3 last year before they decided to shut him down and have the procedure done on the hip. Says it's in the past. There's no question marks with the ailment at this point.
He was really good early in the season until it started to bother him.
Sharks after the puck in the Vancouver zone. Shot from the sideboards, poked away. Here's Matt Pelech center. And intercepting is Nick Jensen, who brings the puck to center and backhands into the San Jose zone. Dylan DeMello takes down his man in the corner. That was Pascal Peltier. Sharks come up with the puck. And it's played off the glass past Alex Biega and down into the Vancouver zone. Biega on defense with Andrew Alberts, who has the puck for Vancouver. Biega up the right side. And that one tipped in by big Kellen Lane. He's hard to miss. Brody Reed from Delta trying to get the puck out. Scott Hannon from Surrey will help out with a pass back to Jason Demers. His lead feed tipped away by Lane. You're tall, you've got a long reach, too, and he was able to knock that pass away. And Hughes headmans up the right side, and the puck is dumped in by Darren Archibald. Here's Lane intercepting behind the net. Tried to throw the puck in front. Comes to the right side for Frank Corrado. Behind the net for Lane, working on Hannon. Centering pass, and Zach Hamill from Port Coquitlam couldn't get his stick on it, but there's a penalty on the play. A holding call against Hannon, and the Canucks will get the game's first power play.
Well, Kellen Lane with the good move in behind the net, and Scott Hannon caught flat-footed, reached out, ends up with a holding penalty. Kellen Lane looks like he's going back the other way, and Scott Hannon with the right hand, and the stick caught in there, ends up with a holding penalty.
Canucks hoping for a better power play this year. Of course, a lot of the usual candidates not in the lineup tonight, but they ranked 22nd in the NHL last year with a man advantage. And get an opportunity here with Kessler, Shinkaruk, and Burrows up front. Weber and Hamhuis on the points. Here's Kessler passing back to Weber. And if he's going to make this team, they're hoping it'll be as a power play contributor, Yannick Weber. Glove saved by Stalock off Kessler, and he hangs on.
Alex Burrows trying to provide the screen in front. Ryan Kessler takes the shot, and Burrows can't get the body directly in front of Stalock.
Canucks win the face-off to the right of the San Jose goal. Weber skates the puck in deep, sent around to the far side, but it gets past Shinkaruk, and Desjardins able to clear the puck down the ice. Minute 25 to go on the Scott Hannon penalty. Here's Kessler in on the right side. Drag move in on goal. Got a weak shot away. They got through the netminder. And a rebound chance for Weber goes through the crease and out the other side. Kessler got nothing on the shot, but it almost fooled Stalock, and now the Canucks called for a hand pass, which stops play.
Well, the power play, Dan Hamhuis auditioning also. Nice move. Pass to Ryan Kesler with the outside-inside, and it goes through the goaltender. As you said, nothing on it. He just slides it. It's off the heel of his stick and still almost goes in.
Here's Henrik Tomernes for Vancouver. Bumped by Brody Reed as he shoots the puck in. 3 Canucks battling for the puck. Bo Horvat right in the thick of things. Jensen trying to poke it free. And now it comes to the blue line to Corrado. Left point, Tomernes. Corrado, backhand pass. Jensen to the goal line, gets a return feed from Horvat. Here's Corrado with a one-timer, missed the net. Horvat centers, blocked by the netminder Stalock. Corrado can't hold the puck on side, and the Canucks will have to regroup at center. 30 seconds left in the power play. Brendan Gaunce takes a lead pass and plays a cross-corner dump. Sharks intercept, and the puck is hammered down the ice by Nick Petrecki. 15 seconds to go in the Vancouver power play. And Biega headmans the puck to Kesler. Down the right side, centering pass picked off by Wingles. And he skates the puck to center. Dying seconds of the penalty. Slides it in deep, and here's Hannon back on. So the Canucks 0 for 1 on the power play. As Burrows rushes the puck in. Shinkarek throws a bump along the boards. Wingles out with the puck, slides it in from his own side of center. Icing waved off. And the Canucks back after the puck loose in their own zone. Probably see them collapsing down a little more. You see the wingers playing deeper. And based on the practice we saw John Tortorella conduct the other day, it looks like that will be a staple of the Canucks play on their own end. Corrado chases after a loose puck. He's knocked down, but makes the play, and the puck is thrown ahead to Archibald. Up the right side, Zach Hamill with a wrist shot. Juggled by Stalock, but he hangs on, gets the whistle, as the players mill about on top of his crease.
Lots of auditioning, and the Canucks with their own American Farm League team this season. Guys trying out, make sure that they get at least a spot in Utica. Frankie Corrado takes a hit. Zach Hamill's an interesting signing. Tryout. Great potential.
Had a couple of goals in the scrimmage the other day. There's Frank Corrado, who's come in bigger. Put on some muscle in the offseason, and that should serve him well after he impressed down the stretch on the Vancouver blue line. Zach Hamill in for this face-off, not before some admonishments from the linesman. Hamill wins it, blocked. Past the lane, he's checked, and out with the puck comes Pellet, the nephew of Canucks general manager Mike Gillis. Ooh, and Lack, little trouble with that shot off the stick of John McCarthy. Now a deflection. McCarthy got that tip in close. Lack the save, and here's Hamill and Stewart with Darren Archibald coming in to intercept as well.
There's going to be some penalties here with this scrum. First exhibition game. Most camps open on Wednesday, and physicals, and then the little scrimmages where you don't really get to hit anybody. Eddie Lack off the stick, off the pad, had some problems with it, and then made a good save on the deflection.
Say Anthony Stewart, who's here or in San Jose on a professional tryout, will get the only penalty. Brother of Chris Stewart. St. Louis Blues will sit for 2, and the Canucks get their second opportunity with the man advantage.
Without Ryan Clough, he's got a chance. Big body, 6'3", 230, and they need some grit up front.
Roughing the call. Adam Burris showed a shorthanded goal against the Canucks last regular season out there in a penalty killing role as Kesler skates in on the right side. Soft pass in the middle, picked off. Sharks can't clear. Weber with a wrist shot, and Stalock gloves that and hangs on.
John Tortorella and his coaching crew. There's Glenn Gullickson, the Western Conference knowledgeable guy, coached in Dallas, and he's the assistant coach. I think that was a great get for John Tortorella and Mike Sullivan, who has been with Tortorella since the Tampa Bay days. There's a look at Mike Sullivan, who is doing the head coaching job here tonight.
Sully and Gully, as Torts referred to them this morning.
Monsters, Inc. You've seen that movie, I'm sure.
Hard not to, given the stage of life I'm at. Here's Alex Burrows in on the left wing. Power play Canucks, scoreless game, 6.5 minutes in. And Hughes to Burrows with room. A wrist shot off the end of the stick of Stala. Shinkarik has the puck with a pass back to Hughes. Hunter Shinkarik takes a look. Shinkarik tried to flip one through. That was blocked. And Hughes with a nice hold is unable to get the puck out was Freddie Hamilton. Hughes to Kessler. He might let fly from there. He does. That was blocked by Demers. Canucks still with the puck. Burrows back to Hughes. Weber takes his pass. Kessler now. Canucks spread it out. Weber at the blue line. Shinkarik. 35 seconds to go in the power play. Weber with a one-time attempt. That was blocked by McCarthy. Backhander stop. Kessler tried to bang the puck out of the air. Couldn't make contact. Canucks still have it. 25 seconds to go in the power play. Burrows across. Kessler shoots. Stalock the save. Rebound almost came out front to Burrows, but the Sharks intercept and slam the puck down the ice.
That pass to Ryan Kessler was a little behind him, so he couldn't one-time it. By the time he settled it down, the goaltender had time to come across and make that save.
Under 10 seconds to go in the Vancouver power play. Shot 7-4 in favor of the Canucks. No scores. We approach the 8-minute mark of the first period. Stewart's out of the box. Canucks 0 for 2 on the power play. Corrado back for the loose puck. Tips it free to Tomernis. He gives it away. Here's a chance for San Jose, and a shot by Hertl over top of the net. Puck deflects out of play off the glass. But that puck thrown up the middle resulted in a good chance for young Tomas Hertl. Sharks and Canucks still scoreless at Rogers Arena.
Hunter Shinkarik, nice pass to set up this play. Ryan Kessler going to the net along with Alex Burrows. Dan Hughes is there. And Kessler just can't make contact to pick it out of the air and get it by Alex Stalock. Here's a giveaway and a good recovery.
Frank Corrado tipping that one.
Corrado got back, and there's a look at the John Tortorella. Rolling Melanson. Darryl Williams all watching and analyzing. I like this move by Tortorella to sit upstairs. You can really concentrate and evaluate rather than worry about who's coming up next and who's playing against who. And I know it's exhibition and you don't worry about it as much as you would during regular season, but you still have to do the little things. And this way you can concentrate entirely on the evaluation part.
Yeah, he was somewhat self-deprecating. Then we have a first look at the new icing regulations. There's no race for the puck. They blew it down as soon as it got over the goal line. But this morning, in a somewhat self-deprecating way, John Tortorella said, I'm not a good enough coach to be able to coach and worry about trying to win and evaluate. So that's why he's upstairs here tonight.
Well, and in a new organization. I think you're not familiar with most of the players. And that way, it is really valuable to sit upstairs and just analyze what's going on.
No score, 8.5 minutes in, and another whistle as the puck goes into the San Jose bench, which gives us a chance to check in with Murph.
Well, guys, in this issue of Sportsnet magazine, the Sens star Bobby Ryan opens up again about his childhood, being on the run from the FBI, and how he survived it all. Subscribe now at www.sportsnet.ca/magazine.
Big addition for the Ottawa Senators, Bobby Ryan. Jason Spezza, their new captain.
A couple of hits in the Vancouver zone. Corrado threw the first one, and Shepard stepped into his man, Dale Weiss, who has the puck, but it's knocked off his stick. Long lead feet, Burrishin hit by Sestito as he slides the puck through. Eddie Lack covers. Another whistle and a face-off upcoming in the Vancouver zone.
Dale Weiss and Tom Sestito on the same line, so Frankie Corrado takes advantage with a real good hit.
Did you follow Murph's Twitter this summer?
Oh, a couple of times. I've seen Murph. Murph and I go back and forth. We was talking about the Sedins and the 2-mile run that they had to do under 12 minutes, and I know Murph did his 2 miles in about 11:38. Vancouver was tweeting about that.
He's so fit. Sharks control off the face-off. Scott Hannon drives a puck wide of the goal. Demers hit by Archibald as he shoots the puck around. Tarmanis one-hands it up the boards. Zach Hamill trying to move the puck out. Now it's flipped ahead to center. And down on Stalock, who plays the puck back the other way. Freddie Hamilton trying to move in. He was checked. And Tarmanis makes a cross-ice pass to Hamill. Ahead to Lane. He tips the puck in, and the Canucks start a change. Brody Reed slides the puck in on the backhand and hustles to the San Jose bench. Halfway through the first. And Lack out of his net tips the puck to the corner. Stewart there to intercept. Kessler digging for the puck. Sharks come up with it, and a wrist shot wide. Falling as he shot that puck was Matt Pelech. Alex Burrows looks ahead, finds Kessler, who was thwarted on the first entry attempt. Now slides the puck in behind the San Jose goal. DeMello to the side, and a pass ahead to Joe Pavelski, who moves in, tried to flip the puck through and chase onto it, but he was stood up. Puck got through to Lack, and he covered up. It's preseason action, the Canucks and the Sharks, and you're watching it live with John Tortorella in attendance here on Sportsnet.
Will host every team in the NHL on home ice. Tickets still available for the home opener Saturday, October 5th versus Edmonton, and as well as Thursday, October 10th versus new division rivals, the San Jose Sharks. Visit Canucks.com/tickets for all home game ticket availability.
Canucks will be very familiar with the Sharks. They have them here tonight. They play them again in the preseason. Open in San Jose on the 3rd. Saw another home game on the 10th. Here's a shot and a nice right-hand save with a score on the rebound. Pavelski. After Lack had kicked out the Wingles test, Pavelski there to score and make it 1-0.
Right from the face-off, the Canucks couldn't pick up their men, a little disorganized in their own zone right from the draw. Eddie Lack made a good save, but there's Joe Pavelski and the veteran sniper. Perfect position, stick on the ice. Horvat loses the draw to Pavelski, and then Pavelski goes away. Pelche loses the puck, and you can see the three Canucks all at the face-off dot, and nobody takes Pavelski as he gets in position. Good save by Eddie Lack on the original shot by Wingles. Pavelski just made no mistake halfway up the net.
On their 8th shot, the Sharks score the game's first goal. Pavelski at 10:38 of this opening period. And here's Hannon ahead for Shepard, who deflects the puck in behind the Vancouver goal. Burrish and Hamhuis tie each other up. Desjardins came in looking for a bump on Brendan Gaunce, who comes out with the puck and passes to Tom Sestito. Sestito fires to an open wing. Hannon there plays the puck the other way. Desjardins at center. Sestito tried to hit him. Oh, and now Desjardins goes down, and this is what results. Burris has dropped the gloves of Sestito to the side. And Sestito with the right hand. And that was after Shepard was involved with Weiss for the hit in front of the Vancouver bench.
Dale Weiss and Tom Sestito on the same line. You would expect a physical play. Desjardins gets his back turned and gets hit once and then gets hit again. And it was the second hit that Shepard didn't like from Dale Weiss. And then Tom Sestito gets involved. Burrish with the little cross check. Sestito, and here comes Burrish jumping in on Sestito, jumping up to get at Sestito. The original penalty was going to be called.
Two players from each side in the penalty box.
I think the Canucks will probably end up with the extra minor in this one. The arm was in the air.
I'm not sure. You're right. The first hit, I'm not sure was going to be called, but I think the second one by Weiss was going to put the Canucks short-handed to begin with.
And exhibition games, the first one after the training camp of 3 days, and you get that first exhibition game where you're playing against somebody else. You're not playing against guys who could be your teammates. You're playing against somebody else, and the tempers rise and the spirits are there. The adrenaline's pumping, and Adam Burish is a naturally obnoxious guy to play against. And Desjardins, the same kind of guy.
So referee top of the screen.
There's the hit from Weiss, and the arms in the air on the. I think Dale Weiss was getting that original penalty for the second hit.
Still nothing in the way of penalties on the board. There was one fight in the Canucks scrimmage. DeFazio versus Jan Sovic. And now it looks like it may be a 4-minute power play for San Jose, or at least a 2-minute two-man advantage, I should say. As penalties for both Weiss and Sestito are on the board, nothing on the San Jose side. Maybe they were both getting penalties for their hits.
I find that one a little. The Adam Burish jumping in and grabbing Sestito, I thought would have negated his extra 2. But you're right, it's a 5-on-3.
Power plays, a huge part of the series win for San Jose in the playoffs. Again, not exactly relevant as it pertains to the lineups here tonight. But the Sharks wound up with 24 power plays in the playoff series to 10 for the Canucks.
Tom Sestito is heading to the dressing room. Is that a third man in? Or fighting after an altercation or something?
Could be. We'll see if it's a game or if it's just a 10 with 8.5 to go in the first. In the meantime, it's a 2-man advantage. And a shot by Irwin blocked by Frank Corrado with the puck ricocheting out to center. San Jose looking to build on a 1-0 lead in this preseason game for Vancouver. Jason Demers passes to the side. Pavelski couldn't take it cleanly. But he collects the puck off the carrot. Passes back to Irwin and over to Demers. They'll switch sides. Pavelski at the side. Back to Irwin. Down to Hurdle. Irwin again. Couldn't find a shooting lane. Demers takes his pass. Wingles is in front. Here's Pavelski fanning on his shot. Puck is loose. Corrado able to play to the side. Wingles couldn't get a shot away, but he finds Irwin. Down to Hurdle, and a weak one-timer stopped by Lack, who covers up and gets the whistle.
The number 29 comes to Sestito, 2 minutes for instigating, 5 minutes for fighting, and a 10-minute misconduct.
I'll pass across, and Eddie Lack is able to grab it. 5-on-3. And you can see Pavelski is right in front of Eddie Lack, but the pass doesn't get to him.
Canucks able to clear off the face-off. So the Sharks, with just over a minute to go in the 2-man advantage, start from their own end. To clarify the Sestito situation, it's not a game misconduct. He got 2, 5, and 10, the 2 for instigating. So he'll be back midway through the second period, or at least available to return.
He instigated after Adam Burish jumped up to grab him around the neck.
Here's Brody Reed in on the left wing. Matt Tennyson to the blue line. Down the side, pass in front, deflected to the corner as it was thrown in front by Freddie Hamilton. DeMello down to Hamilton. Wrist shot, stopped by Lack. Loose puck, sent back. And DeMello tried to get a shot away, and while down on the ice, Burroughs swept the stick around and knocked the puck away. Tarasov moves in. Daniel Tarasov. Hamilton back to Demers. Here's Tennyson. 8 seconds to go in the 2-man advantage. Tennyson with a shot that was blocked. Hughes on the backhand, able to clear the puck. And the Canucks are going to survive the 5-on-3 as the team returns to full strength, and the game remains 1-0 Sharks. San Jose managed just 2 official shots in the 2-man advantage. Puck loose at the side of the Vancouver goal, comes free to Nick Jensen. Tried to get it around to Alberts, who was slow to react to that puck. Sharks move to hold it in. Pascal Pelche flips it forward. And back goes Matt Irwin. Jensen on him as Irwin leaves the puck on the near side. Pelche tried to center. That was blocked by Demers. 6 minutes to go in the first period. And Irwin starts out with the puck. That one hit the linesman at center. Corrado now intercepts and passes ahead to Pelche. Canucks changing as he moves in on the left wing. Pelche waiting for his teammates to get into the offensive zone. Zach Hamill, who served part of that penalty parade for Vancouver, back out on the ice for the Canucks and trying to get the puck back to Tarmanis, but it's picked up by Demers, who flips the puck off the glass and out. Kellen Lane trapped offside. He tags up, and play continues with Demers feeding the puck to the side. Thrown ahead by Hertl, intercepted by Tarmanis. Tried to spring Archibald free. Hamill following up on the left wing. Zach Hamill cuts wide on the backhand. And a shot heading wide goes off the blocker of Alex Stalock. Tommy Wingles has his pass blocked by Ryan Kessler. Up to Hamill and now to Archibald, who's hit by Hertl and knocked down. Under 5 minutes to go in the first. Desjardins backhands the puck into the Vancouver zone. He and Weber go back for it. Kessler there in support. Puck comes free to Reed. Thrown to the side of the net. Now a wraparound attempt and another chance. And Tarasov twice couldn't put the puck home. Dan Hamhuis ahead to Alex Burrows. Shinkarik takes his pass, cuts in front with a wrist shot that was blocked. Shinkarik after his own rebound. Cleared to the line by Tarasov, held in by Alberts, whose shot was blocked by Tarasov. Shinkarik after the puck again. Burrows there as well. Burrows, nowhere to shoot, passes back to Alberts. His wrist shot blocked. Burrows after the rebound overskated the bouncing puck, and Tennyson starts out for San Jose. Long shoot in wide of the Vancouver goal. Alberts knocked Reed down. Alex Biega hit by Hamilton, and here's Anthony Stewart. Burrows winds up with the puck. Andrew Alberts checked by Stewart. He's got a man in front. Pass for Pelech. Missed everybody, and the puck slides the length of the ice. Pelech after the puck at center. Here comes John McCarthy with a long wrist shot. Stick save for Lack, and he steers that one off the glass and out of play for a whistle with 3:25 to go in the first. Pavelski the only goal, and he lacks Canucks down by 1.
Fox Football Daily covers football in a live, fast-paced format, combining up-to-the-minute news, highlights, features, and analysis. This one-hour show hosted by Kurt Menefee with analysis and opinion from some of the biggest names to ever play the game, including Rondé Barber, Randy Moss, Brian Urlacher, Terry Bradshaw, Howie Long, Jimmy Johnson, Michael Strahan, Troy Aikman, and John Lynch. Weekdays, 3 o'clock.
Sounds like everyone who ever played the game.
He has said everybody who coached a Super Bowl team.
I had Murph by 1 on the NFL picks this week. Not that we condone anything of that nature.
No.
There's a stop by Lack on a redirect by Adam Burrish. Eddie Lack's lost his goal stick. Jensen able to clear the puck out, and that allows Lack to retrieve his stick with the puck at center ice. Burrish back in on the right wing. Wrist shot, blocker save, rebound up the middle, chipped ahead by Horvat, who skates onto the puck himself. Horvat through center, moves down the right side. The 18-year-old throws on the break, centers, and Pelche tipped that one wide. Sharks of the puck at center. And Irwin plays it deep into the Vancouver zone. Dan Hamhuis skates up. Tracked down from behind by Wingles. Puck slides through to Stalock, who leaves for Dylan DeMello. Pavelski fighting the puck a bit, able to send it ahead. Shinkarik gambled. His man got by him. Wingles in with a wrist shot off the pass from Hertl, but couldn't get it through. Henrik Tarmanis finds Dale Weiss. Weiss on the right side. And a rebound chance goes, scores. Shot and a rebound, still very effective, and Brendan Gaunce makes it 1-1.
Well, that started in the Canucks zone with Joe Pavelski was beaten one-on-one by Henrik Tomernes. And here's the shot, Dale Weiss. It's deflected. Stalock makes the save, but much like Eddie Lack's rebound, stopped the first one for sure. You never know. You hope that somebody's there, but Brendan Gaunce, again, stick on the ice and get ready. He's waving, he's waving, he's ready, and the rebound's right there, and he makes no mistake.
17:46, the time of the equalizing goal. We certainly one assist. I think it was Tomernes who started the play. The original headman pass will lead the scoring, but
I think so. He beat Pavelski and trapped the three San Jose forwards.
Kellen Lane moves in with the puck. Oh, and there's a hard hit along the boards as Archibald stepped into McCarthy. Anthony Stewart gets to center and banks the puck off the corner boards. Alex after it. Checked by Alberts. It is Tomernes getting the second assist on the equalizing goal for the Canucks. Puck loose at the side is right by the post, and the referee lost sight. Whistle blows for a face-off in the Vancouver zone.
Some new rules this year, and the nets are different. They're a little shallower, and one of the rules that has Alex Ovechkin a little upset is the equipment rule, where your sweater is supposed to be over your pants. There's not supposed to be any protective devices that are showing, and it could injure somebody. And here's Eddie Lack. I don't think the goaltenders are exempt. I think the rule applies to them too, and he's supposed to have his sweater over the equipment.
Tattletale.
Here, you take a look at it, and Ovechkin, you remember his back protector is always hanging out, and it's one of those things. I don't think it really bothers anybody, but the league wants uniformity, if that's a word, throughout, and they want to sell. There's a look at it.
The net and the jersey. Greg Breckel is on his game early. Offside whistle at the San Jose blue line.
I think the shallower nets will help the power plays, because you make that back pass from behind the net, the forwards, there's not as much of an angle. It's 4 inches shallower. So it's about 8 inches on either side. So behind the net, you can make that pass. It looks like you're going around behind the net. You can throw it back the other way a lot easier.
What about wraparounds? That's got
wraparounds too. The goaltender will have to watch those, because the angle is a lot less for the wraparounds.
Final minute, first period. And a 1-1 tie with Pavelski and Gaunce, the goal scorers. Sharks with a decided advantage in shots, 17-9. So a busy period for Eddie Lack, surrendering just the one goal. Puck comes to the blue line. Corrado dumps it around to the near side. Hughes thought about moving down. Desjardins comes up with the puck for the Sharks. Pass blocked. Puck was loose momentarily in front. Burrows covering for Corrado holds it in. Kessler to Burrows. Checked, and Burrish able to flip the puck down to the Vancouver blue line. Kessler wants a lead pass, and he gets it. End of his shift. He'll try to get around DeMello. Hurdle comes back to help out on the back check. Jensen back for Tomernes. He's knocked to the ice by Wingels. And Pavelski brings the puck to the Vancouver blue line, only to hand it to Yannick Weber. Canucks get it out, and that'll do it for period one. Sharks with the first goal. Canucks equalized on a tally from Brendan Gaunce, in a busy period for Eddie Lack, whose team is tied at 1.
Canucks were able to kill a 5-on-3 for the full 2 minutes, and Mike Sullivan decided to use his veteran guys doing that. Kessler, Alberts, Corrado.
Nice first period. Second intermission, 2 backups potentially, Jamie. Enjoy the second, everyone.
Starts this period alongside Kessler and Burrows once more. Eddie Lack in goal to our left. Scheduled, we're told, by Eddie himself to play 2 periods tonight. Alex Stalock slated to go the distance for the Sharks down to our right. We're underway here in the middle frame. Kessler, who is credited with 10 minutes of ice time in the first period. That might draw some headlines in the morning paper tomorrow.
Well,
He's on pace
250
for 30.
and the special teams. So they were 5 on 3. He was out for a minute 44 of that and 2:58 of the power play.
Got a holding penalty coming up. And another Vancouver power play as Hurdle, the youngster, heads to the box, and the Canucks get their third opportunity with a man advantage.
Reached around with the left hand. Tried to make it as subtle as possible on Dan Hamhuis, but ends up in the penalty box.
Horvat, Jensen, and Pelche on the power play. Corrado on the point with Tarmanis, who has the puck. Left side, Jensen, Tarmanis one-timer, and sprawling was Burrish to deflect that puck over the glass.
Both these coaches, Todd McClellan, using the veteran guys killing penalties. I think that's a good idea. It's a blocked shot by Adam Burrish.
Matt Tennyson didn't get much on that clearing attempt. Held in by Tarmanis. Canucks try to set up. Tennyson breaks that up behind the net. The puck is cleared out. Matt Tennyson, the first graduate of the Junior Sharks to play for the San Jose Sharks, and made his NHL debut against the Canucks last season. And an assist in that game. Corrado knocked down by Shepard. Sharks come up with a puck and send it down the ice. Frank Corrado starts from deep in his own zone. Kessler's come on along with Burrows and Shinkarik. Burrows with the puck. In on the left wing, drops to Hamhuis. Here's Kessler. Still with the puck. Hamhuis one-timer, didn't get through. I think it hit Burrows in front of goaltender Stalock. Either that or Stalock got his left pad on it. Now a chance for Shinkarik. And that's off the goaltender and over the glass for a whistle.
That might have gone in junior. Good high wrist shot, high glove side, but a little too long to let it go. There's the shot that didn't get through, hit Alex Burrows in front. Shinkarik's wrist shot, good save by Stalock, high glove side.
45 seconds to go in the Vancouver power play. Kessler wins the draw. Weber to Shinkarik. A little slow to make a decision. Sharks take the puck away, and Demers hammers it down the ice. 30 seconds to go in the Vancouver power play. We're 2 minutes into the second period, a 1-1 tie. Yannick Weber came to the Canucks after time in Montreal. Limited last year in his ice time. First couldn't crack the lineup, and then because of an injury. Hoping to get the puck at the right point is Weber, and here it comes to it. Left side to Hamhuis with room. Centering pass deflects towards Kessler, taken away and set ahead out of the box was Hurdle, but he couldn't come up with a puck. Canucks 0 for 3 on the power play. One registered shot on that one. Nick Petrecki ahead to Freddie Hamilton, the brother of Boston's Dougie Hamilton. Pascal Pelche, who has NHL experience in his past. 13 career games with Boston and Chicago. Here's another penalty coming up to San Jose, as Brendan Gaunce was taken down. And heading to the box will be Dylan DeMello for another Vancouver man advantage.
Well, power play getting lots of chances. Brendan Gaunce gets body position on DeMello, and so DeMello with the hook ends up in the penalty box. Double team, and DeMello just reached around and ends up with the hooking penalty.
Slight delay as the Canucks get Brendan Gaunce back onto the ice. Up front with Horvat and Jensen. Here's a glimpse into the future, John. Tarmanis and Corrado on the blue line. This could be a staple of the Canucks lineup sometime down the road. Stalock has the puck with just 8 seconds elapsed in the man advantage. They'll face off to his left.
Pass across, go to the net, good traffic. Stalock with a nice job squaring up. Horvat right there looking for the rebound.
The Sharks win the face-off. Corrado working to hold the puck in, did a good job. Irwin tips it around. And now the Sharks, Desjardins able to force the puck out. It deflects into the Vancouver bench for a whistle.
Canucks, and we've mentioned they have their own farm team for the first time in a long time. And it is really such an advantage because you can have the same theme. Your coaches are on the same page. You teach the same systems. And winning isn't the premier thing. It's great to win, but you want to train the guys. It's a development league. And when you don't have your own team, sometimes that falls by the wayside.
The Utica Comets. After the Canucks purchased the team in Peoria. Here's a turnover. Shepard trying to move in shorthanded. McCarthy following on. Tried to cut in front, and the puck was knocked away by Yannick Weber. Just over a minute to go in the Canucks power play. Dan Hanhughes starts out with the puck. Burrows takes his pass, relays to Shinkarik, trying to get it back to Burrows. Now works it free in the corner. Puck comes to the blue line to Hanhughes. Kessler with a great shot off Burrows and wide of the goal. Weber's in deep trying to keep the puck alive. Now Stalock out of his net. Knows there's nobody at the right point and shoots it around and out.
Well, he can really handle the puck.
Backup is Harry Sateri. And they're both angling for that backup job behind Antti Niemi, with Thomas Greiss now in the Phoenix organization. Here's Tomernis moving in. Pass across. Jensen bobbled the puck a bit. Now shovels it in front for Pelche. Intercepting is Scott Hannon, who gets the puck to the line, held in by the right foot of Frank Corrado, but now forced out by the Sharks. With under 10 seconds to go on the Vancouver power play. One last rush for Pelche. Try to drop pass for Jensen. That's broken up. Puck cleared, and DeMello's out of the box, so the Canucks are 0 for 4 with a man advantage. Still a 1-1 tie. Just about 5.5 minutes into the second period. Dangerous pass up the middle. Intercepted. Biega tried a shot. That didn't get through, and the Sharks send the puck out to neutral ice. Hammered back in by Corrado, and he heads to the bench. Horvat after the puck for Vancouver. Bull Horvat checked in the corner. Hannon tracks the puck down on the far side. Bumped by Archibald after he made a pass to Demers, who finds Hurdle. And ahead to Joe Pavelski, who tips the puck in. Pavelski, the goal scorer for the Sharks. Brendan Gaunce equalized for Vancouver. Loose puck at center. First one to find it was Bull Horvat. But it got away from him. And the Sharks send it back into Vancouver territory. Andrew Alberts. Oh, Pelech. Glancing blow, and Alberts, I think, thought it was up high. He took a look to the official. Now he gets the puck at the right point of the San Jose zone. He and Pelech re-engage along the boards. They're having
and there they go. Andrew Alberts did not like that fly-by hit by Pelech.
Trading right hands. They had a brief conversation along the boards and then elected to drop the gloves. And Alberts had a burr under his saddle from the moment the hit occurred and landed a pretty stiff right hand there.
Pelech's a big guy. He's 6'3", 230.
Few altercations in the hockey game. The latest here, 6.5 into the second. It's a 1-1 tie, the Canucks and the Sharks.
Matt Pelech had 238 minutes in penalties last year in the American League in 58 games for Worcester, and he should have had 2 more right here. Point of contacts they had. That's a headshot. They're trying to get rid of that. To me, that's and there's the referee. That's a headshot. And Andravos didn't like it. And so he's going to take care of it himself.
5 minutes each for fighting. You saw Tom Sestio in the penalty box as well. He's due to return in just under 2 minutes. Once he served his 17 minutes in penalties, assessed in the first period. Sharks still without a shot here in the second. There's an attempt that didn't get through. And the Canucks send the puck ahead to Zach Hamill. Hamill tried to drag, hangs onto the puck. Former 9th pick overall of the Boston Bruins. Try to Port Coquitlam, hoping to land a spot with the Canucks. He's in again on the right side, slides a weak one through to Stalock, who covers up. And we'll check in with Murph.
John and John, we've got the UEFA Champions League tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time on East, Ontario, West, Pacific, One, World, and 360. It's footy across the board on Sportsnet.
It's a lot of channels.
Yes.
Matt Irwin with the puck for San Jose. Wrist shot, and there's Eddie Lack's first test of the second period. The 18th shot he's faced in a hockey game, and he hangs on for a whistle.
I'm sure the San Jose guys are looking at this, especially the tough guys, without Ryan Clough. We mentioned that in the first period, that they need that role filled. Desjardins had 130-some minutes and penalties last year, but not in the same category. More aggravating to play against than Ryan Clough.
Another save for Eddie Lack. Both tests this period off the stick of Matt Irwin. Desjardins settles in for another faceoff. And he wins it to the blue line. Tennyson to Irwin. In around, Burrish couldn't reach the puck. Tomarnis tried to one-hand it. Couldn't get it up the boards. After the puck again behind the net is Henrik Tomarnis, but Burrish has it. Centering pass blocked by Lack with the goal stick. And Desjardins couldn't get a shot through. Tomarnis hit by Shepard. Dale Weiss. Weiss with experience prior with John Tortorella with the New York Rangers. Able to chip the puck free to Tomarnis. He hit the official with that one. Got it through to Shinkarik, though, and he's able to get the puck out. Took a hit from Shepard. Brendan Gaunce passes to Weber. And the Canucks will try to make the foray up the ice. Here's Pavelski on the right wing. Cross for Hurdle. Slammed a rolling puck wide of the goal. Irwin at the right point holds it in. And Brendan Gaunce trying to move the puck out. Again held in by Irwin, who heads to the bench. Lack and Weber got their signals crossed, but again Eddie Lack with a goal stick able to block a centering pass. Pavelski gives the puck away. Here's Burrows ahead to Pelche. Moving in on Pavelski, who took him down. Play goes on, and Demers able to play the puck free to Scott Hannon. 9 minutes into the second, 1-1 tie. Here's Jason Demers for the Sharks. Thomas Hurdle plays the puck in behind. Lack around the board. Sharks on a change. Able to hold the puck in. Hanhus takes it away. Jensen trying to move out. Canucks can't get the puck to center. But it's up over the glass behind Eddie Lack. And on the whistle, Tom Sestito is eligible to return to the hockey game.
Eddie Lack in good position to knock this one down. Centering pass, and again gives it away, but look at how he reacts. And when you give it away, you have to get in position to block that pass in front. Joe Pavelski, last man back, takes Pelche down. Good non-call there, shoulder to shoulder. I think Pelche was looking for the penalty call.
Jensen tips the puck forward, hoping to find Shinkarik. It's broken up. And here's Daniel Tarasov at center, checked by Nick Jensen. Alex Biega, number 55 for Vancouver. Got the puck to Hanhus, tried to thread it ahead. Jensen throws a hit on the forecheck. Bo Horvat there as well for Vancouver. Jensen comes up with a puck, tried to send it on goal, and that hit a body in front. Here's Shinkarik working on Jamelo. McCarthy plays the puck to the side. Hughes puts it in front, deflected by Jensen, but he couldn't get it through to the net. Just past the halfway mark, second period, a 1-1 tie. And Anthony Stewart relieves the pressure by dumping the puck out. Sharks might be able to move in. They're just onside. McCarthy with a wrist shot. Oh, and Lack just able to squeeze it between the blocker arm and the body. And he gets the whistle on a dangerous shot. With McCarthy moving in off the left side, Sharks looking for their second lead of the game, but were just foiled by Eddie Lack.
8th versus Jersey, and Thursday the 10th versus new division rivals San Jose. Visit Canucks.com/tickets for ticket availability.
Little show of nerves. Alex Biega backing off. He had a chance to play this one at center, and then he gets himself in no man's land and tips this one, and that's why Eddie Lack looks so awkward making the save, but he's able to squeeze it between his arm and his body.
Still 1-1. A little over 9 minutes to go, second period. Here's Hurdle with a slap shot. Left hand save, rebound. Tennyson, glove save by Lack, who came sliding to his left and was able to make both stops to keep it a tie hockey game.
Well, I don't think Eddie Lack would like where that rebound went on the first shot. He probably wanted it more in the corner off the sideboards. Comes right back up the middle, but then he reacts very quickly. That new hip that he's got, the bionic hip, able to get back to his feet, come across, and get himself in position to snag that one.
He's fallen, but he can get up.
Yes.
Biega having a little trouble behind the net. Canucks work the puck free to Gauntz, who takes a return pass and shovels the puck to the side to Dale Weiss. Weiss with a hit on Irwin and knocks him down, but the Sharks skate the puck to center. Hurdle plays it behind the Vancouver goal. Hughes takes a look. Pass for Weiss, couldn't find it. Hannon drives one wide, hoping for the ricochet in front. Sharks still have the puck. Desjardins to Hannon. Again elects to play it off the target and around the boards. Sestito in his first shift since serving his penalties, and he gets the puck out. Lack way out of his net. Deflects the puck to the corner. Ryan Kessler ahead for Burrows. Here's Biega in support of Burrows. Gave the puck away. Backhander. Lack the save. He was turned around. And now he reaches out with the blocker and grabs the loose puck. Doesn't matter how it looks. As Joe Tortorella said this morning, as long as they stop the puck, that's all I care about.
Alex Burrows gives him a little tap on the back after Eddie Lack makes the miraculous save. A little confusion. Alex Biega is trying to pass it across to his partner and instead has it poked off his stick. And Eddie Lack somehow is able to slide across and make the save. Left toe. Helps when you're that 6'4" body. You can dive across and cover the entire bottom of the net.
The Stork. Alberts and Pellick go to the penalty box. That's why the slight delay here as they head to their respective benches. And the Canucks back to their full complement of 6 defensemen.
There's the icing. The new rule icing. There wasn't going to be a race for that one.
If it's clearly no race, they blow it down when the puck crosses the goal line. If there is a race, they decide who's going to win the race at the face-off dot, the one that they're facing off at now.
Right here, we'd be able to hear it.
Here's a deflected puck wide of the Vancouver goal. Pass to the line. Jamelo with a shot, blocked by Frank Corrado. Nick Petrecki with a shot. That was tipped by Pavelski, who dragged it wide of the goal. Sharks turning up the pressure a little bit. Petrecki, wrist shot. That grazed the outside of the net. Took the Sharks a while to get their first shot of the period. But they've been coming on here in this middle frame. There's a pass to the crease, knocked away by Eddie Lack. Petrecki holds the puck in. Down for Anthony Stewart. Wrist shot, stick save, Lack. After the icing, the Canucks trying to get the puck out to get a change. And the rare freezing of the puck along the boards.
Our good friend Darren Millard texted me after we were talking about the shallow nets, and he plays in some beer league in Toronto as a goaltender. He imitates a goaltender. He played junior B someplace. And he says one of the things with the shallower nets, and I agree with him, is those shots that just miss the post, they come back at a better angle. And there's going to be a lot of those, I think, especially when teams are trying to block shots where the defenseman will shoot wide on purpose so they can get that carom off the backboards back in front.
Interesting point. I always thought you and Millard didn't get along.
The goaltenders union.
6.5 minutes to go in the second. And Tarasov in with a wrist shot. Another stick save for Lack. Penalty coming up here, I think, to Alberts. Battle behind the Vancouver goal. Holding call, I believe. Sharks still after the puck, and they won't blow the whistle. Looked like the Canucks might have had possession. Empty net for San Jose, and there's interception by Jensen. And the penalty to Alberts as he grabbed a hold of Hamilton behind the Vancouver goal.
I think they're going to call it hooking. He's got his stick between the legs and a bit of a can opener, and Andrew Alberts goes off.
So a third power play opportunity for the Sharks, who had a full 2 minutes of two-man advantage time in the first period and failed to score. Canucks are 0 for 4 with the power play. Penalty killers ruling the day thus far. Will that continue? Hurdle. Lack through traffic made a nice save. Sharks keep control of the puck. Pavelski's in front as Demers controls on a pass to Irwin. Wingles to Irwin, one-timer, partially blocked, then it hit Hamhuis, puck underneath him, Pavelski digs it free, and his attempt stopped by Lack, who covers up.
One of the things San Jose last year and every year with their centermen, they've got 3 real good centermen, not here, but as a group, they were 5th in the league in faceoff. So you get control, and you're on the power play, you start with control. Pavelski gets knocked into Eddie Lack, he gets back up. Gets square in front, looking for that tip in, looking for the screen, and then Eddie Lack is able to find it in Dan Hamhuis' skates.
Sharks still on the power play for another minute and a half. Tommy Wingles trying to find Pavelski at the side of the crease, and that pass was knocked away by Corrado. Alex Burrows after the loose puck, and he's able to chop it down the ice.
That's one of the things last year with the Canucks. That 47% in the faceoff circle just isn't good enough. Want to be a puck control team, and the other team's always got it.
Here's Tomas Hertl around the Vancouver net. Pass back to Demers, takes a look, lets it go, and that was blocked by Ryan Kessler. Tomernis after the puck. Gets it to the line, held in by a diving Demers, who gets the puck once more. Under a minute to go in the penalty to Andrew Alberts. Demers on the right side. Here's Matt Irwin. Wingles in front. Pavelski couldn't get the shot on net. Lots of traffic in front. Irwin under pressure. Kessler knocks him down and kicks the puck to neutral ice. Here's Frank Corrado short-handed with a long slap shot. A rising one, and that was knocked down by Stalock.
Yeah, that looked like it surprised me.
20 seconds to go in the penalty to Alberts. 4.5 minutes. 4:25 to go in the second, and the Sharks are offside.
17 seconds left in Andrew Alberts' penalty. Canucks have done most of the penalty kill in their own zone.
shots in the hockey game. Again, San Jose leading by a fairly wide margin, 25-13.
Went the first 10 minutes of this period without a shot. And now have 8.
5 seconds, 5 on 5 here. 5 on 5.
Sharks with the opportunity of the extra man to get the puck into the Vancouver zone at least, and they do as Albert steps back onto the ice. So San Jose 0 for 3 on the power play. Bo Horvat for Vancouver to Brendan Gaunce, tried to return pass. That one deflects to the corner. Stalock out of his net. Gets the puck around. Biega has it get by him. Desjardins in pursuit. Hand use over to check him. Here's Horvat at center. Little tip pass, and Gaunce moves in on the right side. Tried to slide one through for Shinkarik, who comes up with the puck in the corner. Battling there with DeMello. Puck comes free to James Shepherd. And he brings it to center and tips into the Vancouver zone. Alberts to Jensen. And here's Horvat. He'll head to the bench after playing the puck behind the San Jose goal. Sharks free it up to Scott Hannon. No icing. McCarthy, first man in on the forecheck. Albert steps into him. Puck squirts in front, chopped at, and just put off the target. Brody Reed was there. Now a shot in front, and McCarthy makes it 2 on Sharks on a nice centering pass and a one-timer to put San Jose back on top.
A nice play by Scott Hannon, who beat his man along the boards, and that opened things up. And McCarthy was right there to put it away. No chance for Eddie Lack on this one. Scott Hannon fakes the shot, goes to the corner, and there's McCarthy as the San Jose has 3 guys in front of the net. Uncovered.
So on their 26th shot, the Sharks get their second goal at 17:09 of the second period. Visitors back on top by 1. Sharks have the puck in the Vancouver zone again. A lunging shot by Demers goes wide. Hannon gloves the puck around. Tominus there for Vancouver. Pass up the middle. Lane gets the puck to the line, but not out. A couple of times, Henrik Tominus has had giveaways with passes up the gut. Here's Dale Weiss. And he gets the puck to center.
That one, if you're the centerman and he's giving you the pass, you think you've got some time. He had no time at all.
2 minutes left, second period. Sharks leading 2-1. So you hear a little cheer from the crowd there. That's because Brody Reed got the second assist on the go-ahead goal, the 24-year-old from Delta. And he's on the score sheet. Here's Horvat with a wrist shot, and that's stopped by Stalock. Best Canuck chance in a while. Get a whistle. With 1:38 to go in the second, we'll step aside from Rogers Arena. Preseason action, the Canucks and the Sharks live on Sportsnet.
You may ask one question.
Which tire category should I choose to get the most comfortable ride?
There's a better place to ask questions about your tires. TireRack.com. Right now, get a Visa prepaid card or a GameStop gift card when you buy a set of 4 select Bridgestone tires. For details, go to TireRack.com/TV. TireRack.com. Research, buy, deliver, install.
Wow, those sandwiches look amazing. Really expensive. Wendy's.
Sportsnet.
San Jose opened the scoring. Joe Pavelski wins a face-off and then gets in position so he can get a rebound and snaps it by Eddie Lack. Canucks came back. Similar goal. Brendan Gaunce, rebound. And he gets it by Alex Stalock. And then Scott Hannon with a nice pass to John McCarthy. The American leaguer from last year puts it away.
Just over 90 seconds to go in the second period. first of back-to-back home games for the Canucks this preseason. They'll be back in action Wednesday against Phoenix here at Rogers Arena. There's a centering pass. Wingles with a swing and a miss. Another centering feed. That one tipped just wide by Hurdle, who was going to the net. Sharks looking for the 2-goal lead, and a long shot steered wide by Eddie Lack. Weber ices the puck, and the Sharks will get an offensive zone faceoff. Did I say Phoenix is here Wednesday?
Yes, you did.
It's Edmonton. Sorry.
Well, that's okay. The Phoenix is here on Monday. That's what you were thinking. You were getting ahead of yourself.
So Dallas Eakins and the Oilers here.
Yes.
Glenn Gulletson will be behind the bench. We expect that John Tortorella likely will too, although he hadn't decided firmly on that this morning. Final minute, second period. And a backhand attempt by Shepard doesn't get through. Puck sent to the left point. Petrecki drives one wide of the goal. Desjardins with some room. And a centering pass tipped by the Canucks out to center. Seconds to go in the second period. Here's Dan Andrews. Long pass. Burrows tips it behind the San Jose goal. Stalock couldn't get it by Pascal Peltier. So that's going to do it for period 2. A late goal by John McCarthy. And the Sharks will skate off with a 1-goal advantage.
Shots on goal are 27-13. Joe Cannata is scheduled to play the third period. Eddie Lack was very good in this game. He couldn't fault him on either goal. If there was anything, maybe a few rebounds. But other than that, I thought Eddie...
Up on the Vancouver Canucks 2-1.
Talking about great names in the NHL.
Harry Sateri. Let's see if he plays here in the third for the Sharks. We'll see you after the game.
But I thought Joe Cannata should have played more, especially after Eddie Lack went down with that injury.
Cannata getting a brief warm-up here. Had those dozen games with Chicago, another 7 with Kalamazoo. The draft pick out of Merrimack College back in 2009. He enters with the Canucks trailing 2-1, heading to the third period. And we saw the Sharks taking over in the latter half of that second period. John, we've talked a lot about the tough camp that John Tortorella has run so far with the skating. And do you think their legs will be able to come to life here in the third is the question. See if they can as we get underway. Third period.
You're less than a week into camp. I would hope that you're able to go in the third period.
Frank Corrado advancing the puck to Alex Burrows. Checked by Scott Hannon. Here's a pass back. Pavelski to the right point. Demers with a shot, and that hit a skate in front. Hughes was fronting his man Hurdle on top of the crease. Here's a chance for Wingles and a shot that deflects wide of the goal. Puck deflects free to Ryan Kessler, and he works it to Frank Corrado, who elects to turn back in his own zone. Here's Corrado to center on the left wing, backhanding the puck in, and he hustles to the bench on a change. Steal by Jensen, and a centering pass intercepted by Desjardins with Bo Horvat lurking. Yannick Weber chips the puck ahead. Hunter Shinkarickin on the left wing. Shinkarik scores.
What a shot.
From a tough angle, in under the bar, and it's a 2-2 tie.
And look at his footwork along the boards before the shot. Hunter Shinkarik teasing the defenseman and getting the feet in position to go short side. Shinkarik takes this through his feet. Now look at the footwork here. Dances, gets him square, and then gets Stalock short side. A shorter goaltender, you can do that. Shinkarik teases the defenseman and gets it right underneath the crossbar.
Minute 15 into the third period. And the Canucks draw even for the second time in the hockey game. And quite the celebration from that young man, 18-year-old Hunter Shinkaruk.
Spalak's down. He's not quite square. Doesn't have the shoulders up. And Shinkaruk's able to throw it just underneath the crossbar.
His mom and dad are here. And they saw what they came to see. It's a goal from their son, and the Canucks back on even terms. Shot by Andrew Alberts deflects out of play. Weber and Tomernis get the assists. So 2 assists in this hockey game for Henrik Tomernis.
Alex Spalak is listed at 6 feet, which is short for a goaltender now. And that's a generous 6 feet. You look at his height compared to Eddie Lack. Joe Canada is 6'1", relatively short.
Andrew Alberts couldn't find the handle on that puck. Biega throws a check in the corner. Hamilton for San Jose. Tarasov's there as well. Penalty coming up. Another one to Andrew Alberts. His 3rd trip to the penalty box. And the San Jose Sharks get a power play here early in the 3rd period.
Both referees had their arms up. Well, there's the high stick. And there's blood. Only one hand on the stick. Andrew Alberts reached around.
It is a double minor.
Freddie Hamilton takes it right on the nose.
So a 4-minute power play for the Sharks, who had a 2-minute 2-man advantage in the first period and failed to score, but now they get 4-minute of 1-man advantage. 2:01 into the 3rd period.
Right across the bridge of the nose.
Looks like Freddie Hamilton will head off for some repairs as the Sharks send out a power play unit of Pavelski, Wingles, and Hurdle up front. Irwin and Demers on the points, and Ryan Kessler in a penalty-killing role, along with Alex Burrows. Weber comes out. Dan Hamhuis is heading to the dressing room with what you would assume is an equipment problem, as he appeared set to start the penalty kill, but then headed to the dressing room.
Blocked that shot with his skate earlier in this period. I think that's probably the problem.
So the veteran Hamhuis unavailable for penalty killing duty. Weber out there with Corrado, and they're doing a good job to keep the play to the corner. Burrows there as well. Now the puck comes free. Hurdle brings it in front with a shot, and Kessler got his stick in there to redirect it to the corner. Pavelski at the blue line. Slap shot tipped wide by Wingles. Now a power move in front as Irwin brought the puck to the slot. Kessler intercepts. First attempt to clear blocked, and Pavelski gets the puck back to Irwin. Demers at the right point. Centering feed is off Pavelski. Weber with a chance to clear, and on the backhand he's able to send the puck down the ice. Just over a minute elapsed in the double minor to Andrew Alberts. Tennyson to center. Touch pass for Desjardins. Had his stick chopped out of his hands. Dale Weiss comes up with a loose puck. And Weiss able to wrist it all the way down into San Jose territory. Matt Tennyson starts out. Shepard deflects the puck in. Desjardins tried to get it around. Canad out of his net, plays the puck to the side. Desjardins shovels it back to Tennyson. To Andrew Desjardins. Here's Tennyson once more, fakes the shot. Finds DeMello. His shot attempt blocked. Getting in front of that one was Biega, and Kellen Lane's able to clear the puck down the ice. Into the second half of the double minor. 2 minutes to go in the San Jose power play. 2-2 tie. Just past the 4-minute mark, third period. Weber gets the puck to the line. Irwin holds it in. Corrado ahead to Gauntz, and he's able to send the puck down. Sharks move back into the Vancouver zone. Puck came through to Canada, however, and with 1 minute and 24 seconds to go on the power play, he covers up.
Canucks penalty killers doing a nice job in the neutral zone. There's Dale Weiss on Andrew Desjardins. Desjardins lost his stick, challenging outside the blue line, and the Sharks just not able to gain control.
Off the draw. Puck came free to Tomernes. He's able to clear it out. Nick Petrecki being pressured by Ryan Kessler. Leaves for Scott Hannon. Here's Pelech chipping the puck in. Tomernes being pursued by Joe Pavelski. He does well to fight off that check, clear the puck out, but a penalty coming up. And another Canuck penalty for a high sticking. It'll be Tomernes heading to the box at a 2-man advantage for 59 seconds.
Tomernes is being hounded by Joe Pavelski, and he gets the stick up on Pavelski. Just catches the shield of Pavelski and ends up with the high sticking penalty.
Kessler, Corrado, and Weber out for the Canucks. 2-man advantage for San Jose. Looking for the 3-2 lead. Here's a chance for Irwin to let fly. Blocked. Demers gets the puck to Matt Irwin. Now to Jason Demers. They'll switch sides. Demers shoots, and that hit a body in front and went wide. Demers once more. 40 seconds to go in the 2-man advantage. Pavelski tried to go across. Held in by Irwin. Canucks appealing for a high stick. Play goes on. Irwin, wrist shot blocked. Loose puck. Demers tips it free. Here's Hertl. Back to Demers. Pass for Thomas Hertl. Comes off the corner boards. He hooks the puck to the blue line to Matt Irwin. 15 seconds to go on the 2-man advantage. Hertl looking in front. Sends one across. Pavelski shoots, and a glove saved by Canada. Gets the whistle with 11 seconds to go in the first penalty to Andrew Alberts.
Joe Pavelski gets a break. This pass goes off a skate right onto the tape. And Joe Canada gets shuffling across. You can see Pavelski look at the goaltender and say, oh yeah, look what I got. But Canada was in good position, so he was able to get that one.
Eddie Lack, now an interested observer after stopping 25 of 27. Canada's 4 for 4.
And he's got no decision now.
That's right. 5 seconds to go on the Alberts penalty. As Tennyson walks the line, pass into the corner. Alberts is back into the game. Shepard feeds back to Tennyson. 1-man advantage for just under a minute. DeMello to Tennyson. Wrist shot deflected. That hit the Shark player Desjardins in front of Joe Canada. Burrows with a bump along the boards, but the puck stays in the Vancouver zone. Alberts tying up his men. Kicks the puck along the boards. Burrish working to hold it in. Here's Shepard to Adam Burrish. Passes back to Matt Tennyson. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Long shot, and that might have changed direction before it hit Canada. Tennyson to the blue line. Pass disrupted. Weber able to clear it out. And under 10 seconds remain in the penalty to Henrik Tomernes. Shepard moves in on the right wing. Stood up by Alberts. Onto the puck is Stewart. Back to Hannon. Penalty's over. Sharks 0 for 5 on the power play. They've had 2 minutes and 59 seconds of 5-on-3 time, but unable to score in this game. Still tied at 2. Alberts gets that one to center. Knocked down by Scott Hannon, who passes ahead. Here's Anthony Stewart moving in with a wrist shot. Wide of the goal, and Canada takes the carom and hangs on for the whistle. Canucks under pressure, down 2 men, but on even terms thanks to Hunter Shinkaruk.
Reduce the spoilers yet again, but if you're going to spoil someone's season, why not let it be the Yankees? They'll take them on tomorrow, 3 o'clock in the Pacific region is when our coverage begins.
2-2 tie. It's 7.5 minutes into the third period. And you see Dan Hamhuis lined up along the boards there. He's backed in after having to head off for an equipment problem after the puck off the draw. Gets it to Corrado, who finds Dale Weiss. Weiss gains center before dumping the puck in. Sharks played up the near side. Hamhuis holds it in, cuts in front of the backhand, and Stalock able to stay with the shooter, make the save on an offensive foray by defenseman Dan Hamhuis.
Dan Hamhuis right down the middle. Tried to change the angle. I thought he was going to take the shot on the wrist shot. Probably would have had a better chance here. He's got it on the forehand. Tries to get the goaltender to move, get some traffic in front. Stalock stayed right with him, slid across, hung on.
Kellen Lane on this face-off for Vancouver. Against Freddie Hamilton, who left the game briefly after the high stick from Alberts. Hamhuis pass ahead. DeMello intercepts and feeds across. Petrecki to center, and Lane is there for Vancouver. Puck picked up by Tarasov, making a couple of moves on Corrado. Sestito comes across, trying to get a piece of somebody. A shot by Tarasov, handled by Canada, who hangs on.
First exhibition game, that's a smart play for the goaltender. You don't know the defenseman very well. I haven't played with them. Take the whistle, especially when the Canucks in the faceoff circle have been pretty good in this one. They were 24 out of 45 in the first 2 periods.
Faceoff win for the Sharks. Shot attempt by Hurdle didn't get through. 19th block shot for Vancouver, and there's number 20. As Horvat went down in front of a San Jose attempt. Shinkaruk gets to center and dumps the puck in. Now he throws a hit. That allows Alberts to hold the puck in the San Jose zone. Bo Horvat gives chase. Horvat had his stick broken. He'll head to the bench as the Sharks shoot the puck ahead to center, intended for Pavelski, but cut off by Andrew Alberts. Offside was Shinkaruk, trapped inside the line as Kessler took that lead pass.
After 2 periods, as you said, John, the block shots were 18-8. Bo Horvat gets in position. John Tortorella likes this, but I'm sure Bo Horvat's learned a lot from Dale Hunter playing for the London Knights. Dale used to be very proficient at blocking shots.
Tomernis drives the puck into the Sharks' end. Irwin to the near side. Burrows giving chase as Tennyson comes up with the puck. James Shepard at center and made an extra move. Tennyson streaking ahead, moves into the zone too soon. Mentioned Matt Tennyson made his NHL debut against the Canucks late last season. And they're planning to use Brent Burns up front again this year. After the converted defenseman put up 20 points in the season's last 24 games. Burns, like a lot of veterans, not here. Canucks resting a lot of their regulars as well. Canada with a blocker save off Burridge. Shepard overskated the puck. Burrows, drop pass. Peltier to Burrows, who plays the puck in. Tennyson hit by Peltier. Tennyson comes up with a puck behind the net. Irwin trying to get it out. That was held in by Kessler. Adam Burridge hit by Burrows. Desjardins relays at center to Shepard. Whoa, man. Just over the head of the referee was that shooting. And that was moving. Tom Cowell just got out of the way. Brendan Gauntz had the first Vancouver goal. Got the puck ahead to Archibald. Comes in front. Picked up by Stewart. Now we got Archibald in a fight behind the play with Nick Petrecki. Hard hit along the end boards. And they had a brief scuffle after the whistle. We're into the second half of the third period. Deuces wild here at Rogers Arena. The Canucks and the Sharks knotted at 2.
Canucks back at it on Wednesday right here in Vancouver, right here on Sportsnet Pacific. Take on Dallas Eakins and the Oilers. 7 o'clock start time in the Pacific region.
Darren Archibald in the penalty box. Nick Petrecki didn't like the way Archibald came in on the forecheck. I don't think there was too much wrong with that hit. Maybe a little late. Petrecki, 20 pounds on Darren Archibald. Used it to his advantage. 230. Sharks are a big, big team.
No manpower change. 5 each for fighting. Teams stay at full strength. Puck is in the Vancouver zone. Hamhuis around for Corrado. He flips a high one for Gauntz, who did well to knock that down. Now he centers, and Zach Hamill going to the net. Couldn't handle the pass. Now Burrows makes contact with the netminder. And Stalock a little slow to get up. Didn't see it, just saw the aftermath. And now Burrows hearing about it from Hamilton and Demers. Just caught it out of the corner of my eye.
No penalties being called. There's Alex Burrows, gets a little shove from behind, and well, not much contact. The goaltender went down as the net came off. There's the push from Demers, and you can see Stalock tried to lean up against the post, and the post gave way quite easily, and down he went.
Face-off comes outside the blue line. Sharks with possession off the draw. Irwin being watched by Dale Weiss. Finds Hurdle. Sends one into the Vancouver zone. Hamhuis up with the puck. Reverses for Sestito, who missed it. Pavelski to the net, and Canada through the attempted deflection from Tommy Wingels, able to make the save and hang on.
And Wingels disappointed that he wasn't able to make contact with that one. He did have a chance. Stan Hamhuis got there a little late after the giveaway, and Joe Canada was able to hang on.
Hamhuis stays out. Face off to the left of the Vancouver goal. Kellen Lane wins the draw. Hamhuis with a quick pivot. Pass intercepted, and a shot attempt by Stewart goes wide. Weiss failed to get the puck out. Lane trying to help him out. He's checked. Here's Stewart. Round behind the net. Centering pass, and a shot blocked in front. On a good chance there. Matt Pellick. Pellick tagging up, but didn't wait long enough, and they'll bring the face-off outside the Vancouver blue line.
Dan Hamhuis has played a lot in this game. One of the few veteran defensemen dressed. Stays in position so that he's there when this puck comes to the front of the net, able to make the block. You wonder about Dan Hamhuis and the Olympic team. I think he's going to get serious consideration. I think he's got a legitimate chance, has a good first couple of months. Should be.
There's Canada again.
On the Canadian Olympic team.
Certainly look good on one's resume, wouldn't it?
Well, and I think it's something. He's played the World Championships, and that's part of the Hockey Canada program. You've done that. You've sacrificed and a player of his talents should be. And people say he's such a smooth skater and he's so poised. And people say, well, he doesn't get enough points, but you need some defensive defensemen too.
Scott Hannon, who's represented Canada before, couldn't get the puck out. Alberts with a shot that just went wide of the goal. Pass for Pavelski, didn't get through. Kessler checked at center, and the Sharks try to counter. Pavelski, centering pass, and a stop by Canada off Hurdle, who worked it deep to the backhand, but couldn't put it upstairs. Hannon with a wrist shot, deflected, and Canada reacted to make a blocker save. Alberts with a hard hit behind the net as he stepped into Thomas Hurdle. Puck being tied
Another
up.
frozen puck.
2 in 1 game.
Yes.
You can go months without seeing one. Well, a couple of tests there for Joe Canada, and he kept it a tie hockey game.
Well, good patience on this one. Joe Pavelski with a nice little pass to Hurdle. He goes to the backhand, and Canada had the glove up above the pad. And Hurdle would have had to get it right underneath the bar. And Canada had the pad and glove in position, and Hurdle wasn't able to get it high enough.
11 shots on Canada in this third period after taking over from Eddie Lack. And he stopped all the Sharks' attempts. 7.5 minutes to go, third period. Here's Weber with a wrist shot. That went wide. Tomarnis left point. Weber moves down for the right point. In for Bo Horvat. Behind the net, here's Shinkaruk trying to bring the puck out front. Almost saw a shallow net wraparound attempt. Tennyson thought about playing to the near side, tried the other side, and Desjardins able to get the puck out. 7 minutes to go in the third. Tomarnis bumped by Shepard as he drives the puck in. Hamilton dumps it back out. Corrado takes possession for Vancouver. Tomarnis with some room at center. And he plays the puck to the far corner. Hannon reverses for Demers. And ahead to Freddie Hamilton. Pass to center. Here's Tarasov. Able to get the puck past Hamhuis and deep into the Vancouver zone. Sharks came up with it. Gauntz blocked the centering pass, and he works the puck free to Tom Sestito. Weiss moving it on Hannon. They engage in the corner. Sestito through the hit on Reed, and the Sharks come up with a puck. Demers plays it in. Both teams changing with 6 minutes now to go in the third period. Frank Corrado to Zach Hamilton. Checked by John McCarthy. Stewart backhands the puck behind the net again. Hamhuis there. Quick pivot and a bank pass to Corrado. Nice pass up the middle onto the tape. And here's Horvat moving in. Being hounded from behind by Stewart. And the Sharks get the puck out. Pellick hooked to the ice. Play goes on. Canada gets the puck around to Hunter Shinkaruk. He's got the equalizing goal here in the third, and Shinkaruk plays the puck in. Sharks move it right back out, and Andrew Alberts waits before firing the puck back in. Burrows onto the ice, and after the puck. Pavelski there to break it up for San Jose, and he clears to center. Onto the puck is DeMello. Ahead for Tommy Wingels. And the puck rolls in behind the Vancouver goal. 5 minutes to go, third period. Burrows tips the puck in behind the San Jose net. Canucks just 2 shots in the period after registering but 4 in the second. But Shinkaruk's had eyes, and that's why this game is tied. Kessler in with a wrist shot. That missed the net. Desjardins chips the puck forward. James Shepard after he's got Hannon in front. Couldn't take the pass cleanly. And now the puck trickles through to Canada, who covers for the whistle. It'll mix up after the stoppage. Threatening to escalate. But a good chance for Scott Hannon, who's been prominent in this game, was open in front, but never got a good shot away. Still tied at 2 with just over 4 minutes to go here in Vancouver.
When this game is finished, keep it on Sportsnet. Connected is coming up right after the hockey game. Don Taylor, Gary Volk, cast of thousands, highlights from around the league, and post-game reaction from the Canucks and the Sharks.
Well, here's the scrum after the whistle, and Alex Burrows is the only one in the penalty box right now, and he gets the roughing penalty.
So just the one call out of the skirmish, and the Sharks are onto the power play again. Their 5th consecutive power play in this hockey game. Again, they've had about 3 minutes of 2-man advantage time as well, unable to score. But an opportunity here to take the lead with 4:19 to go in the third. Sharks win the draw. Here's Irwin. Now a pass across Demers with a shot stopped by Canada. Puck comes back to him and he covers up. 40th shot of the hockey game for San Jose.
A right-hand shot on the right point. Yeah, the puck comes across. Demers had to stop it. He couldn't get in position to one-time it. And that gave Canada time to come across, stop, and then shot. And you can see Canada's in perfect position to make that save.
Another win for Pavelski. Now he gets the puck in front of the backhand and a blocker save for Joe Canada. Irwin at the blue line. To the right point, Demers. Back to Matt Irwin. Other side, Pavelski broke his stick, but it deflected in. Nothing on the shot. It appeared to break the stick of Pavelski, but tipped in front, and on the power play, the Sharks take a 3-2 lead.
Well, that banked a couple of times before it got by the goaltender, and I think it might have hit Yannick Weber as the last deflection before it went in. Not much on it, and you can banks twice. Almost a stand on it.
Wingles was there.
I think it hit Wingles' skate, left skate.
So the Sharks finally cash in. They're 1 for 6 on the power play. Could have been Pavelski, could have been Wingles. Hurdle was there as well. But for the 3rd time in the game, the Sharks have the lead. Here's Shinkarik in for Vancouver. Makes a move in the corner, almost got around Irwin with the puck. Sharks send it out with 3.5 minutes to go in the third. Shots are 42-15. But the Canucks still with a chance in the hockey game. Jensen falls down. Shinkarik hooked, and the Canucks will get a power play. Tennyson got his stick in. And an opening for Vancouver, trailing by 1 as Tennyson heads off with just over 3 minutes to go.
Shinkarik, who has been one of the best Canuck forwards, draws this penalty, just keeps his feet going, and gets hooked down.
They still haven't announced the goal for San Jose. Trying to determine how the puck got in the net. Bottom line is it did, and the Canucks now with a power play and needing to score to tie the hockey game. 5th man advantage for Vancouver. Hannon frees up the puck for Demers, and he's able to get it out. Burrows giving chase, couldn't catch up. And Desjardins sends one ahead for Pavelski. So they've given the goal to Wingles from Pavelski and Irwin. The go-ahead goal, here's Burrows in. Checked by Wingles, the goal scorer. And he's able to muscle the puck out.
2 minutes for roughing at 16:53.
Just over a minute to go on the power play. Kessler can't move in. Weber knocks down the puck at center and frees it up for Dan Hamhuis. Hamhuis looking for room. Passes to Shinkaruk. Hunter Shinkaruk, top of the circle, looking in front. Wrist shot. That was blocked by Irwin. Hamhuis tried to chop the puck to Shinkaruk, but he was checked, and it's cleared down by James Shepard. .40 seconds to go in the Vancouver power play. Minute 45 to go in the third period. Canucks trailing by 1. Hannon from behind his net. Neat play to Burish, and he's able to backhand the puck out. Here comes Jensen. Goaltender heads to the bench. Empty net here. Desjardins at center. Didn't shoot it. He could have put it down with impunity. Now the goaltender might take a shot at the empty net. Couldn't get it off the boards and past the Canucks at center. 5 seconds to go in the Vancouver power play. And here comes Tennyson back onto the ice. So the Sharks back to full strength. Final minute, third period. 6 attackers for the Canucks in a game they trail 3-2. Demers gets the puck out. Hurdle towards the empty net. Disrupted by Corrado and went wide. Tomernus to Pelche and a touch pass to Ryan Kessler. Kessler finds Burrows, tried to make a move and was checked by Tommy Wingels. Hurdle again with the empty net. Checked by Weber, but follows after the puck in the corner.
Now the Sharks just trying to keep it deep in the corner.
Canucks down to under 30 seconds to go. Kessler to Shinkaruk. Through to Weiss, centering, and that was blocked by the goaltender Stalock. Canucks try to set up one last chance. 15 seconds to go. Weber moves down from the point, can't hold the puck in. And it's played out by young Tomas Hurdle. 5 seconds to go. Hamhuis ahead for Weiss. Missed the pass, and that'll do it. A late power play goal from Tommy Wingels, the difference. As the Sharks and Canucks open their preseason, with San Jose spoiling the third period tally from Hunter Shinkaruk by winning it 3-2.
Well, Hunter Shinkaruk was the showcase. It was a chance for him, the first competition he has in an NHL exhibition game, and he showed very well. And Eddie Lack looked very well, very good in net, coming back from that hip surgery and looked right at home.
No decision for Lack, who played 2 periods. Go-ahead goal after Shinkaruk had tied it. Tommy Wingels on the power play, and the Sharks win it 3.
Welcome back.